Welcome everybody to Loopy Saloon and Grill. I am Loopy, and I'm going to show you how to make the classic old-fashioned supper club as taught to me by my father when I was 14 years old in 1980 at the Tomahawk Lodge and Resort in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. So this is a shout out to my dad. Okay, so we're going to start out with our old-fashioned glass. Make sure you have the proper glass. You want a nice large tub. There's several variations you can do to this, but always start out with your base, which is going to be your sugar, which we have right here, or what I like to use is a simple syrup, which is basically just a sugar water, half sugar boiled, and we boil it so it doesn't separate. So we start out with that, then we're going to have our bitters, and then in the bottom of the glass, I always start out with a slice of orange, and I leave the peel on because I like the taste of the oils that are in the peel. And then we use a cherry in there. I always take the stem off. And then we'll put our simple syrup in. Our bitters, about 6-7 shakes I like, and that's my base on my old fashioned. I also like to put the booze in there as I'm up. Now that's one of the variations on the old fashioned right now. There's different ways you can make it. Wisconsin Classic is usually the brandy, a J. Bavay, or a Corbel. Now both of these have very distinct flavors to them, and they're both very popular in Wisconsin. Or you have the whiskey, which would be maybe a Windsor. One of my favorites I like to go with is a bourbon. Maker's Mark is one of my favorites. Southern Comfort used to be my favorite. It's a little sweeter. If you like them sweet, you go with those. And a real nice twist I've tried, and I've used this a lot, is the Bacardi Oak Heart Rum Old Fashioned. So you can kind of switch this up with whatever booze you prefer. So we're going to make a Maker's Mark. So this is one of my favorites right now. So we do about a 2-ounce pour. Now we're going to muddle this. The reason we're going to muddle is we're going to bring all the juices out of the lemon and the cherry, mix all that stuff up together. And again, I like the peel on the orange because all the oils from there get into the drink. Now the next variation on this is going to be the mix we use. Now again, the classic is the brandy old-fashioned sweet. But I like to use sometimes sour to cut that sweet a little bit. Or if you don't want any sweet at all because you already have the sugar in there, you just use some soda water. So we're going to make this a Maker's Mark old-fashioned. And we're going to make it sweet, so we're going to put some 7-Up or lemon lime soda on top. And here's another little twist I like to do since I have all that sweet together. I like to garnish that with a couple olives. Now the classic garnish on this is usually the orange and the cherry, which gives it a lot of color for your garnish. What do I do with those? Cherry and orange garnish, and that is my Maker's Mark Old Fashioned.
All right, Loopy, I'm not sure, but my bets are on you making a much better old-fashioned sorry Mark than Mark.
Gary Gray taught me to make one in much more recent times than Loopy's talking about, only 26 years ago. Smash a cherry in there. Somewhere there's a shot glass again.
Right inside the cup there, Mark.
Right by the picks over there.
On your
Are your
left-hand
mushrooms?
side.
This is such a smaller shot glass than we used to. So I think it's a 4-shotter.
It's an ounce and a quarter.
Did you see me in the
When you make it like this, you can only have 4 or 5 of them a night. There's that.
That's the grossest way.
Healthy liberal thing of those.
Angostura bitters.
Angostura bitters, thank you. Some ice. See if I don't make a mess with the soda. Soda. What do I do with those mushrooms? And some mushrooms.
Perfect.